Alright guys, we're starting our stream now. So, Debbie, are you able to hear this? How is the sound working right now? Let me know in the chat. Okay, no echo or anything over there? Okay, so I'm gonna get started in that case. All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me today for another QuickBooks learning session with me. I'm going to be tackling the QuickBooks Online certification in my pursuit of becoming a QuickBooks ProAdvisor. So you guys are gonna be joining me. Hopefully you guys can also learn while I'm studying, while I'm learning. It's gonna be an abbreviated session, late past 10:30 currently from where I am located. But let's get started. Let's open up my screen so you guys can see what I am seeing, and let's move on over to, I already have the QuickBooks Online Accountant open, so I just have to go to training and pick up where I last left off. And I forgot to open this. Let's open this guy up. Business document, so that I could take notes that I may need. So open that up over at the side, and let's continue where I left off. Okay, resuming. Where we left off is creating reports to answer common business questions, and this is in the reporting lesson or reporting module. Creating reports to answer common business questions. This should be about 15 minutes, so maybe half an hour. Let's find out. Creating reports to answer common business questions. The story so far: Dan is impressed by the power of the Reports Center. So far, he hopes to be able to use reports to make some business decisions. Effective reporting can give him the business intelligence he needs. How can QuickBooks Online help? QuickBooks Online gives you and your client the tools to keep track of their financial data so that it's accurate, reliable, complete, and available in real time. Using reports to their full potential will help you be ready to help your clients make decisions and support their business goals. Learning outcomes. In this lesson, you'll learn how to 1. State the impact of best practice workflows on reports. 2. List reports that answer clients' common business questions. And 3. Describe the value of sales and expense reports and how to run them. Topics covered will include start with the end in mind, answering common client questions, and customizing reports. Let's continue the lesson. Start with the end in mind. In order to make good decisions about their business, clients, let's see. Don't move. Don't. Okay. Oopsie. Okay. Start with the end in mind. In order to make good decisions about their business, clients need data that is accurate, reliable, and complete. Let's take a look at how best practice workflows and accurate bookkeeping are crucial to the reporting process.
It's vital that companies know what their income and expenses are. This leads to their bottom line, their profit. Clients have many concerns and need to make many choices. By following the right workflows from beginning to end, You will have the right data to make the right decisions. How much did I earn? Who did I owe? What are my other expenses? Gathering the right figures allows you to make the right decisions for your clients' books.
All right. So let's continue the lesson. Answering common client questions. There are a number of common business questions clients will ask. You can be their hero by providing them with key reports to answer their questions. Select the question to find out more. Who owes me money? Report to use, AR or aging report. Why? Lists all customers who currently owe balances and how old the balances are. This looks like to be a good source of information, so I'm going to be making notes by copying some of this. So, who owes me money? I'm taking my personal notes over here and I'm going to take some screenshots of this as well. AR aging report. Who are my top customers? Okay. What are my top selling products or my worst selling products? And I forgot to read the last one. So, reports to use, sale by customer summary. Why a business can look at the characteristics of their top customers to help identify potential new customers who can have the same characteristics. What are my top selling products or my worst selling products? Reports to use, sales by product, service summary. Why a business can decide which products they should buy more of, high volume, or which products to put on sale, low volume, or slow moving products. Okay, so take a screenshot of this. How much do I owe my vendors? Report to use, AR aging report. Lists why, list all vendors with open balance and how old the balances are. Okay. How much do I owe my vendors? So let's screenshot that. Okay, common questions. You can download a PDF of all the common questions and how reports will answer them. All right, so they have that here, it would seem. Let's try to open that up. It didn't open. Okay, perfect. So I'll keep that for later. Continue lesson. Answering common, what's that? Common question. Ooh, interesting. Let me take a screenshot of that just so that I have it. Common questions for reports. I take a screenshot of this as well, and I'm also going to save it independently. It has a lot of good stuff here. Okay, so answering common question clients, part 2, how much money did I make? Report to use, how much money did I make? Report to use, profit and loss. Why? Shows profitability. and how much money earned and spent on each category. Can I afford that new equipment? Let's see. Screen clipping. Can I afford that new equipment? Report to use, balance sheet. Why? Balance sheet shows cash balances, money owed the company, the money owed to the company, money owed by the company, and net income for the period. How much is my inventory worth? Oops. Let's write that down. How much is my inventory worth? Report to use, inventory valuation summary or detail. Y shows purchase or cost value of inventory items with quantity on hand. The next one is how much revenue. How much revenue less cost of goods sold is available to cover operating costs. So let's take a screenshot of that. Reports to use, profit and loss. Why? This is an important profitability metric. You can tell a business owner whether they need to raise prices or reduce spending or both. Profit and loss. Okay. Wait, let's see that one more time. How much revenue is available to cover operating costs? Okay. Answering common client questions. Part 3. So this keeps on going. How much have I spent on insert category? Okay. So that would be profit and loss. Why? This can help a business understand where they are spending their money. Okay. How much have I paid? How much have I paid? Reports to use, expenses by vendor, summary or detail. Why? This can help a business negotiate better pricing from their vendors if they are buying a lot from a particular vendor. Which vendors may also be classified as 1099 independent contractors? Report to use, 1099 contractor report. Why? 1099 contractor reports are critical to verify and validate 1099 contractor payments and compliance requirements. So, which vendors may also be classified as 1099 independent contractors? Okay. If I show a profit, why isn't there any cash in the bank? Okay. If I show a profit, why isn't there any cash in the bank? So, report to use will be the statement of cash flow. And the reason why is the statement of cash flow shows the cash flowing in and out of a business for a specific period of time. It breaks down the source of cash received and spent into operating, investing, and financing activities. This can help a business identify whether it is generating more cash than it is using. Continue lesson. Okay. Customizing reports. In addition to selecting the right answer the right report to answer your client's queries. You can also customize the reporting options. Select the tabs in turn. Okay, so grouping items. Grouping items in a detailed transaction report can make it much easier for you to make sense of the data. You can also save your customization for your clients to return to in the future. Start in the profit and loss report. Drill down into overhead expenses. Select name from the group by drop-down list and select run report. The entries are now grouped together by iTunes and My Landlord. Select the Save Customization button. Return to the Report Center to see your customized report in the Change Reports tab. Changes in the UI may not be reflected in the video, so let's take a look at the video.
Grouping items in a detailed transaction report can make it much easier for you to make sense of the data. You can also save your customization for your clients to return to in the future. Start in the profit and loss report. Drill down into overhead expenses. Select a name from the group by drop-down list and select run report.
So you click there.
Drill down into overhead expenses. Select a name from the group by drop-down list and select run report. The entries are now grouped together by iTunes and My Landlord. Select the Save Customization button. Return to the Report Center to see your customized report in the Custom Reports tab.
Awesome. Okay. Grouping by customer. Start in profit and loss report. Run the report for 2018. Drill down into total services. Select customers from the group by drop-down list and select run report. The entries are now grouped by customers. Select the Save Customization button. Return to Report Center to see your customized report in the Custom Reports tab. Changes in UI may not be reflected in the video, so let's watch that video.
Start in the profit and loss report. Run the report for 2018. Drill down into total services. Select customers from the group by drop-down list and select run report. The entries are now grouped together by customer. Select the Save Customization button. Return to the Report Center to see your customized report in the Custom Reports tab.
Okay. Grouping by percentage of income. Let's watch that. Run profit and loss for year to date. Under compare to another period, check previous year and check percentage of income. Okay. Look through the list of expenses and highlight 1099 contractors as a high percentage of income. So start in the profit and loss report, run the report for year to date and include check percentage of income, drill down into total expenses, select account from the group by drop down list and select run report. The entries are now grouped together by account. From this report, Dan can see that 1099 contractors is his highest percentage of income. Okay, so let's watch the video.
Run profit and loss for YTD. Under compare to another period, check previous year and check percentage of income. Start in the profit and loss report. Run the report for year to date and include check percentage of income. Drill down into total expenses. Select account from the group by drop-down list and select run report. The entries are now grouped together by account. From this report, Dan can see that 1099 subcontractors is his highest percentage of income.
Okay, perfect. So let's continue the lesson. Lesson check. You are approached by another one of your clients, Maylene Ravella, and she wants to see how much she is spending on overhead office expenses and how much this has changed from last year. What report would you recommend? I would say profit and loss with comparative settings. That's right. Maylene should run a profit and loss report for this year to date and set it to compare the previous year. Okay. Lesson check. Mylene is also considering new computers for her business. She would love to be able to see real-time, accurate financials so that she can decide whether she has enough profit and cash flow to take out a small business loan to cover the equipment. Which reports should she compare to help her make this decision? Okay, so she's considering new computers for her business. So balance sheet, definitely. Profit and loss, I would say. Statement of cash flows. Those would be the three main ones. But maybe there might be another one. Maybe the AR aging report. Not quite. Huh. Interesting. Let's take a look at that. Okay. So what is it then? Okay, so let's move that. Interesting. Let's see that. I have no clue what that is. Okay. So let's take a look at that grid that showed customer common questions and the report. So she's considering buying new computers. She would love to see and decide whether she has enough profit and cash. So profit, cash flow to take out a small loan. So we need that. We need that, I would say, probably. So equipment, can they buy equipment? So let's take a look at this report over here. So balance sheet, okay. I think I already selected all these before and didn't give me the right answer. Not quite. Why not quite? We said balance sheet for equipment, enough profit, which is profit and loss, and cash flow to take out a small business loan. I don't understand why that's not accurate. Try all of them. It doesn't make sense to me. So it doesn't make sense to me that it's not at least this. Okay. It should be that, I feel like. Not that. But I don't understand why it's not. There we go. It's profit and loss and statement of cash flows. Okay. The reason I think that is that she's considering buying new computers for her business. She would like to be able to see real time. Over here, they're asking specifically about the profit and cash flow to take out the small loan. They're not specifically looking at what over here we would say is can I afford that new equipment? That's not what we're looking at. What we're looking at specifically is, let's see, what they're looking at specifically is whether she has the profit and cash flow to take out that small business loan. Okay, got it. That's right. Before applying for a loan, Mylene should ensure that she has clean books and has reviewed the profit and loss report against the cash flow statement so that she can be sure she will be able to make the repayments. Okay, next. Lesson check. One of your e-commerce clients, Cindy Lee, ordered far too many products in the build-up to the holiday season last winter. This left her with too much stock in January, and she had to offer discounts in order to shift the stock. Which report can help her prevent from making the same mistake next year? Okay, let's see. Sale by product, I would say that, right? That's right. The sale by product service summary report will help her to track the sales of each product over time to best evaluate past growth and figure out the sweet spot. If a client is not set up properly using product service items and following proper workflow using sales receipts or invoices, they could end up ordering the wrong amount. This would result in either too much of the product, tying cash up in the product as an asset, or too little, resulting in lost sales opportunities. Okay, so summing up learning outcomes in this, well done. In this lesson, you've learned how to 1. State the impact of best practice workflows on reports, list reports that answer clients' common business questions, and describe the value of sales and expense reports and how to run them. There is a report FAQ. Oh, that is the same as before, so yeah, it's something to save. Next steps, now run through the module review to see if there are any lessons that would be worth a recap. Okay, see how long did that section take? A little bit less than half an hour. So I was pretty much spot on with my estimate for how long that would take for myself. So let's move this over here and continue to the next lesson. So this next lesson is module review. Let's see how long it's supposed to take. Purportedly, it's going to take 5 minutes. Let's take us. Oops. Sometimes that happens. It gets stuck. The link stopped working, so we just have to reopen it. So, where is it? Training. Okay. Where'd it go? Let's go to clients. Now let's go back here. Training. Let's go to benefits. Let's go to training. Should be here, but something's wrong with the page. Training. Why won't this load? Holy cow. There we go. Reporting. Okay, so let's resume module review reporting. So this short module review is an optional activity enabling you to revisit some of the key points covered in the course. This is not a test, so there's no scoring and no pass or fail either. Its purpose is to help you to reinforce what you've learned. Although the review is optional, we do recommend that you complete it because it does count toward your course completion status and is reflected in the progress bar. To complete the review, simply work through the questions presented. You must answer each question correctly to proceed to the next. So let's continue the lesson. Question 1. The Reports Center in QuickBooks Online has 3 tabs. What are they? Okay. I think standard, custom, and management reports. Let's find out. That's right. Question 2. Your client wants to understand the difference between cash basis and accrual basis reporting. What is the best definition of cash basis reporting? Let's see. So one potential answer is cash basis reporting displays income as of the date the customer payment is received, recorded, and expenses as of the date a vendor bill is paid. Sounds good, but let's read the next potential answer. Cash basis reports display income as of the invoice date and expenses as of the bill date. No, that would be accrual basis accounting. So check your answer. That's right. Question 3. These reports display the incurred date as the bill date. What type of reporting is described here? I would say accrual basis. That's right. Move on. As with all business owners, you want to have a clear snapshot of how you are doing financially. Reports can provide valuable insight into which of the following: financial position of their business, yes. Information about prospective customers, maybe. Results of company operations for a specific time period, yes. Statistical information about their products, maybe. That's right. Okay. Question 5. A client has emailed you wanting to know how they can run a report that will show them how much they are spending on stock with specific vendors. Which reports would you suggest they use? So let's read that again. Has emailed you want to know how they can run a report that will show you how much they are spending on stock. Okay, so I think this will be expenses by vendor summary. Okay, next. Module complete. Well done. You can now move on to more training or take the certification exam from the course overview. So let's go to course overview. Let's go back to reporting. Let's take a look how much I got left. Not too much. Might be able to get this done in the next few days. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe another week. We'll see how it goes. So let's start the Cpe assessment. I am a CPA, so might as well start taking these and get the credit. But it's not working again, so. Okay, Cpe Assessment Rules. Before you begin this assessment, please review the instructions below. If you don't require Cpe credits, you may skip this optional assessment, but why not challenge yourself to see how much you know? You must complete this short assessment in one sitting. You can have unlimited attempts to pass this assessment. So let's get started. Question 1. Which would be the best report to run if a client needed to know if he had enough cash to invest in a new truck, a piece of machinery? This is very poorly written, but anyway, balance sheet. If a client wanted to know who owed them money and also who their best customers were, which 2 reports should they run? Okay, AP aging, yeah, and sales by their AP aging and sales by customer. ARC. Oh, okay. Let's see. Who owes them money? So it'd be AR aging and customer sales by customer summary. Okay, next. What is the best way via QuickBooks Online reports to show clients different trends in their company books over time, like profit and loss across different periods? Okay, by running reports every day, by running reports customized to show a prior period comparison, by running a report every month and comparing at year end, by keeping a spreadsheet of monthly profit figures. I would say it's this, by running reports customized to show prior period for a comparison. We'll find out at the end if we get it right. What type of reporting is being described here? These reports display income at the time it was received and expenses at the time they were paid. This is great when your clients need quick overview of their cash flows. This is a cash-based reporting. In which areas of the report center can you find default reports displaying income and expenses in year-over-year comparisons, often using pie charts and bar graphs? Okay. The management reports tab, potentially. Not 100% on that. Let's see how we did. All right. Perfect. So we passed that at the first go. So I'm going to download that certification. That's downloaded now. You can open that up. Leave that over there. Okay. And let's exit. And that's it for reporting. We are done at this point. So tonight it's going to be a bit of an abbreviated night because I'm a little bit tired. Also, I'm going to have to wake up early tomorrow. I actually do have a CPE course that I am going to be taking at my job. It's at 8:30 in the morning. My job is an hour to 2 hours commute. It's about 1 to 2 hour drive away. So I'm going to have to get to bed early and wake up early. So I don't want to be doing this into the wee hours of the night. So I'm going to call it for tonight at this point. But everyone, thank you for joining me tonight. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to hit that like, hit that notification bell, and hit that subscribe button. You guys stay hustling out there, work hard, work smart, and have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.